Welcome to this brief history of the Persian Empire. The Persian Empire was one of the most powerful and influential empires in ancient history, stretching across 3 continents and lasting for more than 2 centuries. In this script, we will explore the history of the Persian Empire, including its founding, expansion, and eventual decline. Part 1, The Founding of the Persian Empire, 550 BC, 530 BC. The Persian Empire was founded by Cyrus the Great in 550 BC. At the time, the Persian people were a relatively small tribe living in what is now modern-day Iran. Cyrus was able to unite the Persian tribes and build a powerful army, which he used to conquer the neighboring kingdoms of Lydia and Babylonia. Cyrus was known for his military prowess and his enlightened approach to governance. He was able to establish a stable and prosperous empire by allowing conquered peoples to retain their own customs and religions. Cyrus also encouraged the development of art, literature, and philosophy, and his reign is considered a golden age of Persian culture. Part 2, The Achaemenid Empire, 530 BC-330 BC. After Cyrus's death, his son Cambyses II took the throne and expanded the Persian Empire further into Egypt. However, Cambyses died under mysterious circumstances, and his successor, Darius I, faced a series of rebellions in various parts of the empire. Despite these challenges, Darius was able to establish a strong centralized government and a system of roads and communication that allowed for rapid mobilization of troops. He also divided the empire into provinces, each governed by a satrap, or regional governor. Under Darius's leadership, the Persian Empire continued to expand, reaching its greatest territorial extent under his successor, Xerxes I. However, the Persian Empire's long-standing rivalry with Greece came to a head in the Persian Wars, which began in 492 BC and ended with the defeat of Persia at the hands of the Greeks in 479 BC. Part 3, The Parthian and Sassanian Empires, 247 BC, 651 AD. After the fall of the Achaemenid Empire, Persia was ruled by a series of foreign conquerors, including the Seleucids, the Parthians, and the Sassanians. The Parthians were known for their military prowess and their skill in archery. They were able to repel several Roman invasions and establish a powerful empire that lasted for nearly 500 years. The Sassanian Empire was founded in 224 AD by Ardashir I, who overthrew the last Parthian king. The Sassanians were known for their art and architecture, as well as their highly centralized government and powerful military. The Sassanian Empire continued to expand, reaching its greatest extent under the reign of Khosrow II in the 6th century. However, the empire eventually declined due to a combination of internal political strife and external invasions by the Arabs. Part 4, The Legacy of the Persian Empire. Despite the decline of the Persian Empire, its legacy lived on in various forms. Persian culture and language continued to thrive, and the Islamic Golden Age of the 8th to 13th centuries saw a revival of Persian art, literature, and science. Persian influence can also be seen in modern-day Iran, where the country's name is derived from the word Aryan, which was used to describe the ancient Persians. Iranian culture continues to be shaped by the legacy of the Persian Empire, and the country remains an important center of art, literature, and scholarship in the Middle East. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of the Persian Empire. 1. Religion and philosophy. The Persian Empire was home to several important religious and philosophical traditions, including Zoroastrianism, which was the state religion of the Achaemenid Empire. Zoroastrianism taught the existence of a single supreme deity, Ahura Mazda, and emphasized the importance of good thoughts, good words, and good deeds. The empire was also home to a diverse array of other religions, including Judaism, Christianity, and Manichaeism. 2. Royal Road. One of the key innovations of the Achaemenid Empire was the construction of a system of roads and communication known as the Royal Road. The road stretched from Sardis in Asia Minor to Susa in Persia and allowed for rapid communication and transportation of troops and goods. 3. Cyrus Cylinder. The Cyrus cylinder is an ancient clay cylinder inscribed in Akkadian cuneiform script that was created during the reign of Cyrus the Great. The cylinder has been described as the world's first charter of human rights, as it contains a declaration of Cyrus's policies towards conquered peoples, including the restoration of their religious and cultural freedoms. 4. Persian Wars. The Persian Wars were a series of conflicts between the Persian Empire and various Greek city-states, including Athens and Sparta. The wars began in 492 BC when the Persian Empire invaded Greece and ended in 479 BC with the defeat of Persia at the hands of the Greeks. The wars had a profound impact on both Persian and Greek culture and continue to be studied and celebrated to this day. 5. Persepolis. Persepolis was the ceremonial capital of the Achaemenid Empire and was built by Darius I in the 6th century BC. The city was known for its elaborate architecture and art, including the famous Apadana Palace and the Gate of All Nations. Persepolis was destroyed by Alexander the Great in 330 BC but remains an important archaeological site and a symbol of Persian cultural heritage. We hope you found these additional details informative and interesting. 1. Art and architecture. The Persian Empire was known for its magnificent art and architecture, which included intricate mosaics, elaborate stone carvings, and towering palaces. One of the most famous examples of Persian art is the Cyrus cylinder, which is considered to be one of the earliest known examples of human rights. 2. Trade and economy. The Persian Empire was a major center of trade and commerce, and its economy was based on agriculture, mining, and manufacturing. The empire was also known for its advanced banking and financial systems, which included a standardized currency and a system of credit. 3. The satrapies. The Persian Empire was divided into provinces known as satrapies, each of which was ruled by a governor known as a satrap. The satraps were responsible for collecting taxes, maintaining order, and enforcing the laws of the empire. 4. Women in Persian society. Women played an important role in Persian society, and were allowed to own property, engage in business, and participate in political life. Some women even held positions of power and influence, including the Queen Mother and the Queen Consort. 5. Literature and philosophy. The Persian Empire was home to some of the greatest literary and philosophical works of the ancient world, including the epic poem the Achaemenid, which chronicles the history of Persia from its mythical origins to the Islamic conquest. The empire was also home to a number of influential philosophers, including Zoroaster and the philosopher